LeBron James once called it the most unstoppable play, the Gortat screen, which is where a screener, typically a center, obstructs the drop coverage defender with a second screener seal on the backside to enable the ball handler to have a clearer path to the basket. Marcin Gortat, when playing for the Washington Wizards, did this time and time again with John Wall and Bradley Beal, which is why it's called the Gortat screen. We've seen other players utilize this screen in more recent years, such as Steven Adams, and Rudy Gobert. But years before this became a staple play for Gortat with the Wizards, the 6'11" center was a developing player with the Orlando Magic, the team he started his NBA career with. A second-round draft pick in 2005, Gortat first came to the US in 2007 after playing several years of pro ball in Europe, first in his native Poland and then in Germany. He actually spent a bit of time with the Anaheim Arsenal of the D-League, now called the G-League, before getting recalled to Orlando in early 2008. It wasn't until a game at Golden State on December 15, 2008 though, when people discovered what kind of player he was and the value he brought to the Magic. With Dwight Howard out with a sore left knee, Gortat made the start at center and finished with 16 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks in a win over the Warriors. His screening and rolling, his strength, his physicality, his ferocity, and his good hands and timing were all on display in this game. He would mix in baby hooks and short mid-range jumpers as well throughout his tenure with the Magic. These traits would make him a reliable option off the bench playing behind Dwight the rest of the season, including in the playoffs. After playing limited minutes in the first 5 games of Orlando's 2009 first-round series against Philadelphia, Gortat got another starting opportunity in Game 6 with Howard suspended, and again he would step up, posting 11 points, 15 rebounds, and 4 steals in the series-clinching victory. With Howard in foul trouble in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals against Cleveland, he made a huge defensive impact, blocking 2 LeBron shots and altering a few others by Cavs players during his 23 minutes of action. Orlando would win that game and the series in 6. The following season, 2009-10, he would appear in 81 games, although with Dwight not missing a single game, he would only play limited minutes. Gortat was a star player in one of the Magic's most bizarre regular season games in their franchise history. During a road trip in early December 2010, a stomach virus was going around the team, leaving them very short-handed in a game at Detroit on December 3rd. Dwight, Jameer Nelson, Michael Petrus, and J.J. Redick were all out with that illness. Ryan Anderson, who was also feeling under the weather, only played in 30 seconds after spraining his left foot during his short stint in the game. But behind a 27-point performance by Brandon Bass off the bench, 25 from Vince Carter, and a 14-point, 11-rebound double-double from Gortat, the Magic defeated the Pistons. Just a couple weeks later though, with the Magic going through a rough stretch, Gortat would be included in a trade to Phoenix. He, Carter, and Petrus went to the Suns in exchange for Hedo Turkoglu, Jason Richardson, and Earl Clark. The deal would end up working out well for Gortat, who was able to get more minutes and expand his role. We really got the opportunity to see his full strengths in full force. The screening, his power, and finishing around the basket would shine over the next several years with both the Suns and then the Wizards. Playing with Steve Nash in Phoenix and then John Wall in Washington really elevated him. He would finish his playing career with the Clippers in the 2018-19 season. Interesting is that he played with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander that year, which was SGA's rookie season. Gortat's career high in scoring was 31, set on February 27, 2014 while playing for the Wizards against the Raptors. He also had a 31-point game in the playoffs, which came in Game 5 of the 2014 Eastern Conference semifinals against the Pacers. And he once had a 20-rebound game, which was on February 29, 2016 against the 76ers. So that wraps up this video. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe.